It's that time again where a load of demos have been released to coincide with Gamescom and the Future Games Show, so we're playing a few demos. First one we're checking out is Souslstice, which I'd never heard of, which is rare for me. Normally I'm quite up to date with all the games coming out. It's coming out very soon, it's coming out September 20th, so let's check it out and see what it's like. You seem to play like a female Cloud from like Final Fantasy VII, so let's have a look. Playing with a controller, playing on the PC. I don't know if the demo is out on console. It is coming out on console. It's got a boxed retail version as well, which is interesting. I thought maybe it would be a smaller game. Seems like it might be more of a AAA experience. Hopefully it runs well.
I feel something. Something's coming.
It looks pretty high budget. It's got pretty good graphics. Could be a surprise. I'm hoping it is.
What is that?
That is Cloud's sword. This must be set in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, no.
Surely.
I won't. Not again. Sister, stay with me.
Female Cloud. Ah, why have you not got armor on that bit of your leg? Whoa. My sister is a ghost. Is it like an anime? A goo.
Sister, talk to me. Are you alright?
Yes, despite my weakness.
That power was immense. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. A goo.
Then whose fault is it? You saw. I almost.
What kind of a cel-shaded look to the characters?
If I gave in to the corruption inside me, you'd be lost. I won't allow it.
I won't.
You resisted. No other chimera could have done
So
that.
I'm a chimera.
No other chimera with a damned corrupted as a knight, you mean?
Sister,
You've got to press A every time you want to
powerful aura.
move forward the dialogue.
And there's something else. I could sense there were two chimeras at the source. I felt their strain, their suffering. They pushed themselves to their limits. It was like a scream in my head. But then all of a sudden, they were gone.
In go play. Here we go. Okay, so you can jump.
I said,
I can't
Kind of a
sense
fast
either of
movement.
them now. And the other
Got the
aura,
attacking.
it's gone too.
Okay, so you got sword. You've got whatever this is. Looks like a
To fight it.
war pick.
be on guard then.
What's the dodge button?
We may have to deal with it sooner or later.
LB is the dodge button. Okay. Seems a little bit stuttery, but that seems to be the case with the majority of PC games at the moment. It is a demo. I don't know if it's Unreal Engine or not. It's very good graphics. The camera is restricted to a certain portion of the actual screen. So maybe it's not like a fully 3D game, so to speak. You know, you can freely move the camera. Yeah, it's a little bit stuttery. You can have a look at that. So it's I think around 60, but it's not capped. So maybe we should cap the frame rate, which doesn't work. What? Why doesn't it work? Usually a demo is a demonstration of the actual final game. You know, a demo is usually what the final game is. Hopefully this is not the case, and it's more like an actual beta. And maybe they will hopefully
Linger here.
optimize it. Let's go into Reaver Tuner and cap it that way, because the frame rate cap in game doesn't work. There we go, Reaver Tuner. Save the day again with a proper frame cap. Hopefully that will fix the stuttering as well, maybe. Maybe it isn't stuttery. Maybe it's just the camera. The camera itself is a bit stuttery. When you jump, it kind of hitches. But it's not a performance thing. It's like an actual artistic design. Okay. How do I lock on? Do. Is it more like Darksiders? Darksiders has kind of gone Dark Soulsy with Darksiders 3. Okay. This is very, very old school, this. This is very, like...
I'm itching for a fight.
Kind of Xbox 360, like 2007, 2008 kind of style. With not being able to move the camera at all. Cutscene.
Ethereal residue from the tear.
The tear.
It bears the taint of the
The
corruption.
taint of Uranus. Evocation field. Loot can interact with ethereal objects that do not belong in the physical world, such as the cobalt veins. If you press LT, Loot will activate the evocation field, causing any ethereal object in her vicinity to manifest. So it's like Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite. Okay.
We can shatter them if we work together. Let me focus
Oh,
my
okay.
energy.
And then I can break them. We've got like red crystals and blue crystals. Red and blue. Debris. Yeah, this is very like 2008 action adventure kind of game. The character really does not fit in the world. Very cel shaded. Counter would be so I can change between Ashen Enforcer or Tearing Penance. Got a whip. Okay.
I will take care of it.
So she counters for me. My sister. My ghost dead sister. It's got kind of the Batman Arkham kind of thing with the being able to counter and see them attacking you before they do it. Okay. But it's more like Devil May Cry. I'm not good at these hack and slash combo games. I don't know what the combos are.
There's more.
I'm ready, sister.
I'm ready, sister.
I'm not done yet.
Tutorial. Unity. Unity represents the connection between Briar and Loot. The higher their harmony, the greater their efficiency as they fight together. The indicator in the upper right corner of the screen shows the level of Briar and Loot's unity, so check it often in battle. Okay.
Who's next?
Who's next? So it seems like Y is always your sword, and X is a weapon of choice. They got the war pick, or whatever it is, and the whip. Do I have like a juggle?
Who's next?
Who's next? Don't seem to have a heavy attack yet.
I will protect you, sister.
I will protect you, sister. Ow.
Playtime's over.
Playtime's over. Woo. Okay, and you get a battle result at the end. Okay, very arcadey. So the camera can be turned freely in battle, but not when you're out of battle. Give me your crystals. Where's the boss? Where's the big boss?
All this death, guards, peasants, it didn't matter who they were.
I'm an anime in a grim dark
The
world.
guards sealed the gates.
Trapping the people inside.
They tried to contain the corrupted and failed.
And failed. What game have I played that's a bit like this recently? I don't think I have played anything like this in a very, very long time. I mean, probably like Prince of Persia, like the Forgotten Sands, the 2010 one. That's probably the most recent thing I've played like this. With these fixed camera perspectives. Can I do a bit of swinging? Nope.
I am dispersing my efforts.
Oh no. Shortcut? Not a shortcut.
I overdid it, but I've recovered.
I overdid it, but I recovered. If she gets tired out. Hello. Who are you? You are the person I can upgrade my character from. Okay. Okay. Ferocious Assault. Fields. Combos. What about a juggle? Okay, so the red stuff upgrades Briar. The blue stuff upgrades Loot. Got a juggle? Got a launcher? Here we go. While airborne. Okay, that's while you're already airborne. I want an actual launcher. I think that's it. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. Okay, buy that. What about you? You seem to have a lot more skills. Okay. The range of both fields increases with Briar and Loot's unity. Defeating an enemy affected by a field decreases entropy. Offense, defense. Wow, she's got all of the skills. Reset. Barrier counter parries attack from medium and high class enemies too. The slow counter effect lasts longer. Loot becomes able to disrupt attacks from medium and high class enemies too. Okay. They're too expensive. I can't afford them. Offense. I can afford this. Unleash the Ashen Vindicator synergy attack. Decreases entropy significantly. Let's get that. How do I use it? I don't know. Farewell.
You know how to find me.
Layton. Professor Layton? What are you doing here? It's a bit kind of like Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I played that like 8 years ago. Yeah, I haven't played anything like this in such a long time. Where are you going? This way? I survived the drop. Woo! No full damage. That's nice. So there are secrets off camera. You can dodge mid-air. You don't need to hold LT for that, you just press it once.
Keep us. Protect us.
Protect us. Keep us.
One down.
One down.
Let's give you help.
It's weird the fact that your character isn't the one countering them. So it doesn't actually feel like you've done anything when you've pressed it.
I'm not.
Zombies! Whoa. Who was that? Oh, they're all undead. Ashen one. He appears to have armor. I've slowed him down, but then got hit anyway. So depending on the enemy, you do a different kind of parry, it seems.
She is my knight. My sister.
Now it's mine.
There goes your helmet. Launcher.
You want more?
You want more? You want more? That was another one. Oh shit.
I'm just warming up.
I'm just warming up. Platinum. Oh yeah. I don't know how to do this attack that I've unlocked. Can I look at the attacks that I've got? Move forward. Move forward. Triangle. Move forward. Move forward. Triangle. So you've actually got to press up twice to do that. That is weird. Okay. It's like an actual kind of fighting game kind of combo. That doesn't really... It's not very smooth in the middle of battle though. Like having to double tap the analog stick forward is pretty awkward.
Sister.
Dum,
A
dum, dum,
powerful
dum,
aura
dum,
over
dum,
here.
dum.
It left traces, like an echo.
An echo.
What was it?
Explore the area and find the traces
If
of the
those traces
echo.
may just let us see what happened.
My controller is rumbling. It was ghosts. Okay.
Never seen the knights acting like this before.
Echoes from the past.
Me neither. Whatever's in there must be really valuable.
You try to steal it then. I'm staying here. Whatever it is, it feels like the judge's breath on my neck.
Shut up, they'll hear you. Soldiers, the next one of you who speaks will be flogged.
Flogged?
The one after
Flog it.
that will be hung. The one after that, quartered. Have I made myself clear?
Soldiers
Okay.
of the Order? They were afraid.
Yes, but not of the Knights, regardless of their threats.
Easy now, easy. Not my choice to come this way, is it? I like it no more than you do. Settle down.
Even the
Okay.
animals were restless.
They could sense the danger too.
The danger.
The echo is so vivid. But the dead are screaming all around us. But this cuts through it all.
Halt! In the name of the
In the name of the
triarchy
king.
fighting city of Ilden.
Elden.
The Ashen Blade.
Elden Ring.
What is your business here?
We carry a gift. From the Grand Master of the Order to the High Clergy of Ilden.
Is that all?
We are expected at the Cathedral of Guiding Light.
We had no advance notice of your arrival. You can't just show up and...
Our papers speak for themselves. Here. Now let us in, if you care for your useless job. And your worthless life.
Just let them in. It's not worth dying for.
Fine. Good, sir. Of course. You may pass. May the torchbearer light your way.
Well, this is the City of Light, is it not?
Now I understand. The aura I feel. The one that left this echo. It came from inside that armored carriage.
Can you tell me what was inside?
I can't see inside. The carriage is lined with something.
A wood.
It's dulling my perception, so this
Wood.
was done on purpose. By someone who knows the Order, who knows its secrets.
You mean us? The Chimeras?
I think so. That carriage is at the heart of whatever happened here.
Then we have to find it.
And soon, whatever it's doing here might not be finished.
I say the boss. Show me the boss. Mother loads. Okay. Destroy them as fast as possible. Ta-da! You get a lot more red crystals. You can only get new skills when you see Professor Layton. It appears. Ooh. New area. Break all of the crates.
One down.
Let's keep it up.
I'm not sure what's giving me my health back. It's almost like the dark side is free we never got. Like playing as Fury with the whip.
We're not backing down.
They clearly aren't either. They just keep coming. Something I've never been a massive fan of in these kind of games. They just keep spawning like kind of the boring mobs over and over again. I'd rather have like one or two big ones instead of like 20 little ones. In red crystals.
This shouldn't be here, so far from the Tet.
Banishment field. Oh. So you got a blue field and red field.
We need to get past it.
Simple. We just need to combine sword and spirit.
I can't open the chest.
Let me help.
What is this?
We can do this.
Can't take that. Ta-da! Oh. That's the mother load. Strong boy. There's a face in the wall. Loads of faces in the walls. What the fuck? What's with the music? There's a lot of contrasting kind of tones going on that don't really fit super well together. Like dubsteppy music. Wraiths. Okay, I need to use the blue field. Use the blue field. Red and blue. Red, white, and blue.
One down.
3 down, I think.
Let's keep it up.
Hundreds must have come through the tear.
And I doubt that they were all grievers like these ones. Other, more powerful race must be roaming the city as well.
Oh. They don't stop coming. Please stop coming.
There's more.
There's more, of course there is.
I'm ready, sister.
Platinum. Bonk. Oh, hello, Leighton.
Oh.
It's you again. So you get 7 weapons? My maths. 7 weapons. Not a huge amount of weapons. Pause. These are all far too expensive. No wonder why they give you so many red crystals. Offensive? I don't even know how to use these. Spend your cobalt tear residue. +1. Boop.
May the torchbearer light your way.
May the torchbearer light your way. Ashen 1. It's another mother load. The red one. I saw red. Secrets. Secrets. Or is it the actual way to go? I don't know.
Do you ever wonder what we might have been?
There's no use in looking behind us.
In a never-ending story. Aha. In another life. Okay, yeah, that is a secret. You can dash 3 times in a row. Give me a boss. Give me a B. Give me an O. Give me an S. Give me another S. This kind of reminds me of Diablo 3. With the whole ethereal blue souls.
It doesn't matter how many dead I see.
It never stops being horrible. Okay, the green crystals give you health.
They're suffering, but someone should listen.
This looks like a boss arena to me. A big old arena. It's gonna be a boss. It's gotta be. Keep running like Cloud. It's gonna hurt your knee. You got no fucking armor on that bit.
It's Aura. Is that so?
Okay, he's got a bow.
Judge, have mercy.
We can defeat it, Lute. Remember our
Just an
training.
archer. Should be easy. Arrowhead.
Power, single arrow. We must move.
Fight me.
Okay, I've got to remember that LB is the dodge and not B. Keeps teleporting across the arena.
Getting ready to fire.
It didn't hurt me. It pushed me back. Oh my god, you got to mash B.
It's too fast.
Yeah, exactly. He's pissing me off. You're not letting in other... Oh, ads. Shit.
Take care of them now.
They won't last long.
Couldn't counter that guy. Wouldn't let me. Okay, I can get a bit... I can definitely see it getting a bit complicated with having to
We're getting too far from it.
press LT to get the blue, press RT to get the red. And you got to remember to turn it off as well.
It's aiming at us.
No, come back. Stop doing that.
Sister, it's preparing its
Oh shit, that was a lot of damage.
No.
I don't think you're supposed to do this. I get the feeling. She's got so much health. Not more. Come on. Come on now.
How many are there?
Exactly. Let me fight the fucking boss.
We have to get closer.
I'm trying to get rid of the ads. Can't even attack this one. It's too off screen. It's a lot of cutscenes to interrupt the flow of the actual boss fight.
No. It's scattering its essence. Multiplying itself.
Oh no!
Help me destroy them.
What the hell? Camera's awfully zoomed out. Oh, I jumped right into that. Shit. Need some health. Hey, he's vulnerable. I still need some health. That is so annoying. Just constant cutscenes in the middle of the boss fight. He's already going. He's fucking off again. What the fuck? Let me fight him. I pulled this blade out of my back.
Don't get close. Destroy it or get away. Don't let them explode.
Shitting Christ, didn't give me much of a chance to react there, did you? What am I doing? Oh, I'm dead. Wow, that is a massive difficulty spike there. Out of nowhere. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh dear. Do 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 do. Give that another go. Cutscene, 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 cutscene. You can't take many hits, and there's just no way to heal. You can barely even get any hits on him at all. I hate when bosses run away. I've always hated that in like... I've always hated fighting like the dragons in like the Souls games because they always fly away from you and you spend 90% of the fight chasing after them. I fucking hate that.
They won't last long.
You get stuck in animations as well and you can't dodge. Can't cancel stuff. Not being able to turn the camera to face these guys is really annoying.
You want more? I've got more.
You want more? He clearly doesn't, just keeps fucking off. Stop doing that. Dum dum dum. Come on down. I am. I'm pressing the wrong one. Shit. Whoopsie. Fucking off again, are we? Can't skip this one. Oh, good God. Please stop.
Look, over there.
I am ready.
I'm ready. I'm doing my part.
We have to get closer.
Need a fucking sprint button. I don't know what to do. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Why not just run away from them? Oh, it gets rather chaotic. Didn't have much chance to attack him then.
I'm slow.
I'm not getting far from him, he's getting far from me.
I felt that. No.
Fuck you. That went better. I got platinum. What's better, platinum or diamond? And the sword just goes right through him this time. Oh no! Bad hug. Bad hug. Bad hug. Purple. Bad hug. Crystals bleed and explode. Apparently.
We did it, sister.
It looks like we did.
Did it?
Brian, what is that?
Purple. Neon powers. Ta-da! I think I missed a battle. But I didn't get a rating for one of them. Okay. Got platinum. Well, there you go. It's not what I thought it was going to be at all. It is very old school. I think a lot of people might actually like it, because there hasn't really been many games like this for a while. The character design is very out of place in the actual world. Doesn't really fit with the world design. I've never been a massive fan of these kind of like Devil May Cry kind of Bayonetta-esque kind of things where you just kind of like mash buttons and fight, you know, hordes of enemies. I get pretty bored of them pretty fast, but the boss fight was surprisingly challenging. I don't think the boss fight was very good. Having constant interruptions in the middle of a boss fight is not a good way to design your game. I don't know how much it's going to cost. It's out September 20th. I'd be surprised if it was like a full-priced retail game. I guess we can go and check on Steam quickly. There's no price, even though it is out in a few weeks. It may be if it was like £20, but for £50, if that's how much it was to cost, it's definitely not like AAA quality or anything. I wouldn't even say it's like AA quality. It feels like more like an indie kind of vibe. Old school, kind of classic action, 360 era kind of game, brought back by like an indie kind of developer. Deluxe edition is £45 on game. You can only pre-order the console digital deluxe or deluxe edition, which is very odd. Digital art book, digital soundtrack, an Ashen Blade item pack. So even though you're buying the physical deluxe edition, you only get digital soundtrack and digital art book. Seems like a missed opportunity. I think the problem with indie developers like this is that they try and make a kind of a bigger budget action adventure game, but they just don't have the budget or manpower to actually make something like that. To make a game like this, I feel like you need kind of a AAA budget to actually make it work. If it's going to be, you know, big and 3D and have Unreal Engine graphics and stuff. But I could see some people really liking this from, you know, who loved stuff like Enslaved, and there are so many games like this back on the 360 and PS3 era. So I could see it finding an audience, but I've never been really into these kind of hack and slash spectacle fighter type games.